Hey, Jade fucking Nelson here from Two Fat Guys Talk About Yu-Gi-Oh! But this is the post show where I'm talking to Lambo Calrissian.
You ain't talking to me, baby. I'm just here.
I'm talking at him.
I'm just at the air, baby.
Talking at him.
I'm part of the wind. Whoosh.
To defeat the Huns.
Goddamn right.
So, Halloween happened, and I went as probably the best costume in the entire world. I went as a penguin.
Oh, okay.
And my wife went as a shark.
Because that's original.
Right?
Yeah.
And then what'd you go as?
I went as Bill Cosby.
With pudding and a bottle of pills.
Yeah. I mean, it was Zyrtex.
Everybody I told that to was like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
You
That's
lying.
fucking... Well, I mean, it's the fucking art scene here. They're all... You gotta watch what you say and do.
So I have to be PC to express myself?
It's fucking stupid, dude. Like, I mean, this... Okay, I don't want to go into that conversation quite
I
yet.
feel like you want to.
Oh, I really do. Fuck it, here we go then. All right, so anyways, we take my daughter trick-or-treating, and it was great, whatever. And then it was raining the entire time, and it was cold, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. But, you know, it's for my kid, so she loved it. She gets picked up by her mom to go back to her mom's house for a little while, and then Paul and I, my wife, go out to a bar that was having a punk show and a costume thing. And we get there and there's people, you know, playing music and shit. And it's always the fucking same. It's always the fucking same. And it pisses me off. And the main reason it pisses me off is because, I mean, you throw a little difference at them and you throw a little like harsh comedy at them and nobody can fucking deal with it. And they either uncomfortably laugh or they don't do anything about it. Or they just do the exact same thing as everyone else does.
I mean, that's what sheep usually do.
It's like I never really realized how part of a cancerous scene I'm in off the record of Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's what a post show is for. It's always off the record.
No. I mean, like off the record of Yu-Gi-Oh! in my real life, being in the art scene and being in a band and shit, and it's just.
I feel like this is the kind of shit you want to say to me when we do QMBS, which is, by the way, also my show with 2 episodes right now. Definitely go check that out.
Absolutely.
Have you heard any of my QMBS stuff at all?
I heard the first episode.
How was it?
It was good.
It wasn't trash?
No, it wasn't trash at
I
all.
was kind of drunk that episode.
I can tell.
But I feel like it's really funny because when I talk to a lot of people who want to do that shit, it's like, you even told me, yeah, I don't, and if you're cool with me saying this, he was like, I don't know if I want to be very candid.
Right. Well,
About it. Because before you finish your say, my thing was like, why don't we just do like a twofer? A twofer, which is like a QMBS / post show for you. So Two Fat Guys post show is actually an episode of QMBS.
Well, I was going to say if you want to knock out the QMBS after this, I mean, my wife's sleeping on your couch right now.
We definitely can.
She's clinically dead right now.
I mean,
the moment we closed this door, she was like, "Yeah, fuck him."
I don't need the blanket. She's probably snuggled like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
You know she is.
You know my house is comfortable. Fuck out of here.
It's very comfortable here. Shout out to Lambo's new house, man. It's fucking great.
I like it, man. I got an office now. It feels weird to say that out loud.
I didn't feel like it'd be so comfortably at home in another friend's house. You know, because all my friends used to come over to my house all the time.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's really homey here.
I think that's the thing is like when I made it and like picking it out, the plan was like, how many drunk people can I fit in here at one time?
Yep.
You know, and how many children will I have to sleep in here at one time?
Yep.
Because ultimately, I figured like, okay, cool. They're gonna sleep on an air mattress. I'm gonna sleep on a couch. All the kids sleep in my room. So,
Yep.
So if the kids are sleeping in my room, I'm gonna wash my sheets.
Uncle Percy, what's this crusty spot? Okay, look.
I'm just going through some things. All right.
You know those Uncrustables? Yeah, I spilled.
So I didn't find that Jamie Foxx one was arguing out a while because as soon as I type in "I've been drinking," I just immediately went to blame it on alcohol.
Oh shit!
And that's
no,
like,
I'm pretty
like
fucking sure.
That's early 2000 shit because he didn't really drop an album in the 90s.
I thought he dropped one in 99 or 2000.
He was dropping some shit like later.
I know he did shit with Kanye West there for a minute.
Blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the Tron, got your panties on. Blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah, and isn't in the background he's like, I've been drinking.
No, he ain't said that shit in the background.
What the fuck am I thinking about?
He's something drunk.
Jesus Christ.
He's mixing you black people up. I bet money that's the Eddie Murphy song.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. God damn it.
God, dude, it feels great being on a fucking microphone again.
How long has it been?
3 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
I literally at the point where like I was biting my nails, and I haven't bitten my nails in like 4 months.
I was
I bit my nails and shook, and I went in here and I instinctively threw like the microphone in front of my face while I was doing nothing and just typing up a fucking blog. That's it.
Jesus Christ.
I was typing a blog with a microphone to my face and saying my feelings out loud. I even called your host, Manball, to fucking talk to him about shit with the microphone in my face while he was on speakerphone on my phone on there to feel the gap.
Right.
I'm going fucking crazy.
I kind of felt like that a little while ago because I got a new bass player in my band, and shout out to the Transparents. Anyways, so
Those
we were
fucks.
those faggots. We were doing just our usual couple of songs that we have written down or whatever, and then I was starting to itch because I was like, I don't know how to write with this guy. I don't know if he's going to be into what I'm trying to do and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, we finally wrote a song today, and it turned out great. And
Did he feed off your vibes or how?
totally, he totally did, and he made it. He did some just kind of his own spices to it, and it turned out fucking fantastic. And I'm really happy about it.
That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. We're actually playing a mini tour.
Ooh.
At the end of January.
All right.
So
I should still be here by then. So yeah, fuck yeah.
when is your?
I have no idea,
Okay.
honestly, but it's like a 5 or 6 thing. It's like I'll be in Colorado. A lot of people don't know this, but I was gonna wait until midway through season 2 of the Intelligent BS to say it. But
Right. But
spoiler alert, I'm gonna be moving pretty soon.
you heard it here first.
And nobody gives a fuck. They're like, why is he talking about ciphernames? Get the fuck out of here. They just know me as the guy who says random shit in the background of the Two Fat Guys podcast. That's all they know me as. They don't know me for having an opinion or a thought.
I mean, I'd like to believe that
important
some
shit.
people that listen to our show, we usher them into your show.
I don't think so.
But
Because I don't think they're ready to handle fucking nigger testosterone at that high. I said nigger with the ER.
oh, watch out.
I know. I'm gonna get in trouble by what fucking SJW?
SJW.
That's what they
The
call them
fat
now?
blue-haired chicks.
I mean, I don't know. It's some skinny ones out there that's straight for the stroke, but they just be talking about stuff that I don't give a fuck.
I mean, a lot of them, they'll fuck a black man like that.
Just because I'm black.
Because you're black and you're oppressed.
I'm oppressed. And this dick needs lifting up.
Hey, next time we go to the Rider at a show,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna shout it out. Fuck it. I should just drag you in by a chain, and all the chicks will be like, "Oh my god!"
First of all, that'd be sweet and shitty at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Great because I would feel like Conan,
Oh yeah.
but shitty because it's a chain, dude.
I know.
You
I shouldn't have said chain.
It's time to stop.
It's time to stop. I gotta check my privilege.
Do it. Do it. Take the BuzzFeed quote and see where your
God.
privilege is.
Oh, you're Native American. You have insanely high privilege. No, I don't.
I look, man. I really feel like, honestly, though, we're all pieces of shit at the end of the day.
Yep.
But when it comes to America, though, it's really iffy because everybody wants to feel great about something that they don't have.
Yeah.
There's guilty white people, and then there's white people who feel privileged, and then there's black folks who don't know where they are. Let me stop saying black folks. There's minorities who don't know where they are.
Right.
Patrice O'Neal said one of the craziest, kind of true things of all time. He's like, in all honesty, there's only 2 races in America. There's black people and white people, and every other minority under that picks a side. Asians chose white people.
That's kind of true. That's actually kind of true.
And Hispanics chose black people, but not because they want to feel with the black person's spite, or not spite, but plight.
Right.
But they want to take over the spot that the black people have.
Right.
I was like, that's fucking crazy.
I don't know. I think in my mind, all this SJW shit that really sparked up in 2016, hardcore. I really believe that everybody should just be happy with what they have, what they can accomplish, what they've done, and really not attribute it to the race they are and not attribute it to their financial or whatever background.
Fucking easier said than done, dude.
I know that's easier said than done. I'm talking like a utopian sort of point of view here, which
Stop being progressive.
I'm you have to excuse me, folks. I'm getting over a cold. So
I think one of the greatest lines I've ever heard of all time. It's actually I heard it today. And it made a lot of sense. So if you tell a poor white man that he's better than any rich black man because of his race,
Right.
you'll be able to take the money out of his pocket.
Yep.
Because he feels that he's superior than you. So, prime example, let's say me and you are in the same boat. But I'm just saying, like, for all intents and purposes, you're just a complete white dude.
Sure.
So, for all intents and purposes, you're just a complete white dude. I'm a complete black dude.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you both do the exact same thing, and we get the exact same wage and all this other good stuff.
Okay.
Then time rolls around about voting and all this other good shit like that. The person that wants you to vote for him says that, oh, I'm not voting for black people because black people are less than me. You're better than most black people because you're a white guy. Even though you do the exact same thing, you pay the exact same thing, but because of your skin tone, you're better than him in every way. Which obviously makes no sense because
what a deluded way
we literally do the same thing. That's the easiest way to take people's money is to do that exact same thing.
I mean, you're right.
And that's at least how the South was birthed.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, like people do the exact same thing, make the exact same wage, do all this other stuff, but there's some weird sense of superiority there. Like I could go back to Mississippi in a fucking Lamborghini, like my name, and just roll up real smooth and play Lamborghini Mercy with a hot white bitch in the car, and they're like, "Fuck you, nigger."
Jesus
because
Christ.
They still think they're better than me no matter how far I make it up the society ladder.
Racism is such a... I can't believe it's still a thing.
I totally am okay with the fact that it's a thing because we're all racist to a certain extent.
I'm not okay with it because, I mean, that should be a thing in the past. Like when gay marriage got completely okay with every state or whatever, it's like that should have happened a long fucking time ago. You know, and everybody was celebrating, hey, gays can get married. I was disgruntled. I was like, why, you don't like gay people getting married? No, it's nothing like that. I just think that should have happened years ago.
No. My thing is about this, though, is that, like, I understand because, like, people, especially human beings, because we're always going to have a level of hatred to each other, whether in terms of like, whatever fucking way we're feeling, we're going to, like, dislike somebody because of it. Like, remember the Dr. Seuss books about the folks who all had all the X's on their stomach? And all the people who didn't? Was it stars?
It was stars, and then circles happened. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, and then
everybody got the circles and shit, but like still the people with the circles.
And it just was like a vicious cycle, over and over and over.
It's going to happen like that regardless.
Shout out to Dr. fucking Seuss.
That nigga was real, boy.
Smoked a lot of pot.
They need to call
smoked a lot of pot.
They need to get Dr. Seuss for some of these niggas who can't rap.
Actually, speaking of people, like famous people doing drugs, I just recently learned, did you know that Steve Jobs invented the iPhone while tripping fucking balls on acid?
Yes, I did.
I think that's really neat.
That makes a lot of sense why the iPhone feels so like superior.
And it's not superior. It's just it's like witchcraft.
It feels superior, like I'm saying.
And I wonder if this was like in the 70s when he was tripping, because I wonder, like, can you imagine the iPhone in the 70s? That would have fucked people's worlds up. He's like, touch screen.
I'm gonna make a phone where you can touch it. And at the same time, some guy's gonna make a song about a dude named Timmy Turner. And like, what the fuck are you talking about, Steve? Get your dumb ass out of here.
Timmy Turner, best fucking single of 2016.
It's not the best
fucking single of 2016.
I bet you the best thing. I'm telling you, like, you feel that way, and I don't hate you for that, but I disagree with you a whole lot because people are still making great hits now. Like, the year's not done yet.
I'll agree with that. But thus far,
for you, absolutely, because I think that weird like, clusterfuck of like sounds and stuff like that really touches your ear.
Oh yeah, hardcore.
That's why like you think it's amazing, why your wife thinks it's amazing. Yeah. But like no, not at all. Because as long as like guys like J. Cole can drop an album.
I mean, J. Cole's the shit though.
J. Cole made an album with no extra people on it, no features, nothing. Whoa. And it went platinum.
Oh shit.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
The motherfucker went a platinum album with no fucking.
Oh, about that new Nick Cannon record?
Oh God, man. Recently, I put it on Twitter and Facebook. I said that Nick Cannon's new album featuring Jeremiah. First of all, Jeremiah must be stupid. Kind of fucking low. Blow that nose. Come on, do it. Do it on the mic one time. That's right. God. That's right. We got an elephant in the fucking studio. Fuck out of here. So I was saying that Nick Cannon's new single. First of all, I'm very disappointed in Jeremiah because Jeremiah actually made a great fucking album. His album was pretty fucking good for the most part, but like the thing I'm very disappointed in is that he did a song with Nick Cannon, and Nick Cannon really doesn't have shit to say. Nick
I mean,
gets
he's
down on that
like,
shit
in
too.
my opinion, Nick Cannon has kind of turned into like a poor man's Will Smith.
I agree with that. But no, he's pretty rich though, because he married Mariah Carey. You know that, right?
What?
Yeah, and the motherfucker had twins with her.
Isn't she like 50 something?
Hey,
And he's like 30 something?
I mean,
Go get it. But
that was years. They're divorced now. They're divorced now. But
I used to jack off
they
to
were
her all the
married.
time.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
When she was
all the
skinny.
time. Yeah.
And she would always be my baby. Did you stroke it like?
There was a fucking, I remember this. I was 12 years old, and there was a fucking Sears ad with like her like record
And the Christmas
cover.
shit.
And
Oh.
yeah, no, her record cover, and she was like in booty shorts and a tight tank top, and she was all like spread legged and like looking out. She was standing. She was like, "I'm gonna fuck you," and I was like, "I'm gonna take that to the bathroom."
I'll see y'all later. Give me 15, 20 minutes, please.
Right, was discovering what jacking off really was.
It's an amazing time. But yeah, he used to be married to Mariah Carey. They have twins together. Then
Oh,
they
he did.
divorced, and then he dropped this shit like a year later or like a year and a half later.
It's his heartbreak record.
It's stupid. It's a really shitty song, though. Like on Twitter and Facebook, I literally compared it to a car going 60 miles an hour approaching a stop sign.
Yeah,
It's gotta stop.
it's time. It's time to stop.
It's like it's gotta stop. It's gotta slow down and it's gotta stop.
That's just a person that doesn't need to.
If you ask me, who's doing it great in 2016? I don't know if you guys. I don't know if anybody follows at Lambo Onyx on Twitter, but if you
Do
guys
it.
follow me, I say off the wall shit all the time.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And if you ask me, the person who's killing in 2016,
Okay.
without a shadow of a fucking doubt,
All
is
right.
fucking Jay Park.
Okay.
Jay Park is fucking killing it right now. For those who don't know who Jay Park is a Seattle native who went to Korea and joined a boy band group, a Korean group, learned Korean. all that
Oh
other
shit,
stuff.
that's the guy you're talking about.
And then he left that group and went solo and then made a record label called AMOG. And then that shit blew up.
You know what really fucking sucks about this discussion right now, though,
Mhm.
is that this is probably falling on deaf ears. Like, I mean, we're talking about music. Do you really think?
Yeah, no give a fuck.
I mean, I hope this sparks some conversation.
We're
about more
entertaining
music,
as
but-
fuck. We'll make it happen. Especially me. I'm really entertaining. Watch me. Nigga. Jay Park the shit. Jay Park is the Korean version of Bryson Tiller. And they're like, oh yeah, I know Bryson Tiller. Because Bryson Tiller had me bust cheeks on a bunch of bitches that didn't even know they like Bryson Tiller. Yes.
That's another question for you. What song did you lose your virginity to, or was it a song?
Was there a song? Wind Slapping the Air. That's
Of course it was.
it was just oh, and a whole bunch of yeah. That's it. I didn't lose my virginity to a song. I didn't know how to fuck bitches to songs.
I actually did. Mine was Siamese Twins by The Cure.
That's cool. Like you can do that. That's your art. I can't do that.
A lot
Like
of drugs.
I can't fuck a girl to fucking Revenge.
Yeah, you could.
No, I couldn't.
It had to be one of the blue-haired chicks.
Revenge. I'm fucking sinking my dick strokes to the guitar riffs. Revenge.
You could totally do it. She'd be like, whoa, you like a place to bury strangers? That's so cool.
Shut up, bitch. Ah. I get the one eye open. Ah. I can't do that, man. I'm not an animal.
I don't know.
I'm a child of God.
I think I can't have sex to music anymore. I can't have sex to sound.
I know you can't.
I
feel like I bought you
instantly.
I feel like I had you a Barry White.
That's gonna
vinyl
get
for
used.
Nothing.
No. That's gonna happen. That's gonna fucking happen. It's probably gonna be the best sex my wife and I has ever had in our entire life. There's gonna be like pile drivers and fucking
And the best part about it is no of the great singles are on that album.
and probably zero socks. I'll probably take them off.
What?
Yeah,
What? For me?
I'll do it for you.
Dude, man.
Or a hat.
That's special. Keep a hat on.
Keep the hat on.
No,
yeah.
wear some Timbs. Fuck your wife in some black Timbs that
Pornhub
can't get
presents.
enough of your love, baby.
Pornhub presents Blacked.
Oh, dude, speaking of Pornhub, my friend sent me the best picture ever. Shout out to my man, Jude Garrett. One of my best friends of all time. I can only count him on two hands now. Like, my life has got to the point where I can count all my best friends on both my hands.
That's good.
He sent like a group message of like a guy who was like on Pornhub who had 1% on his iPhone. He said, "Wish me luck, guys."
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
That's funny as shit, dude. That's
said-
the real game right there.
I said, knowing his luck, he's gonna get to a porno that's amazing on like the picture.
Yep.
He's gonna move over and he's gonna get to a scene where it's like a guy who's talking to a chick for 5 minutes. So the first 4 minutes are just conversating and them kind of doing like taking their clothes off. And as soon as he gets to the 5 minute mark, his phone dies.
Oh,
I said, then he's gonna have to get to his imagination. And that's usually how it goes.
Can you even do that anymore? Can you even jack off to your imagination anymore?
I can.
I can't.
I got several people in my head.
I get that. That's fine. But, oh, man, I can't, like...
I would say names. Like, 2 of them start with an A. And the other one...
Like, if I was thinking of names,
Yeah.
if I was fucking thinking of names, I'd be like, because I don't jack off to my wife. I mean, jacking off is a special time.
Yeah.
That's a me time.
Yeah. And you know the cool part about it is, though?
Huh.
We have a best friend. I have a best friend. My best friend in the world. Who can just edit all these names out.
That's fine.
So you can say
Who
them.
gives a shit?
And we could just beep, beep, beep. So your wife will never know who these people are. They're just
All right.
beeps.
Well, here we go.
All right.
Sometimes I'll think about... and I'll just be like... And I'll just think of her name and I'll be like... And then it'll pop in my head. And I'm like, no, can't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Or... And then I'll start doing that. And then... No, time for the phone. It's like usually like right when I wake up.
Dude, all 4 of those names censored.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be beautiful. Like, in fact, like I was gonna censor. My name is getting censored in your next episode
I know it is
The main
because
show?
fucking Taylor's a piece of shit.
because me and Beep and Lambo. I'm like, okay, cool, awesome. You know exactly how to say my real name.
Fucking Taylor's an idiot. Just kidding. I love you, Taylor.
I was gonna get him for an interview a little while though.
What are you gonna interview him about?
Just how you won $100,000 or 300,
200.
200. I don't.
200.
He wants some money.
I know it drives me crazy.
It's okay. We have to work our money the hard way.
Yeah, I know.
I have to do my shit like this, and then
I
you
gotta do art shit.
just do art shit, and I'll support it. So if I get rich, I'm like, yo, come to this party with me, and wear some decent pants,
These are some decent pants.
and put some glasses on.
I didn't wear them today.
I know you didn't. I was kind of mad at you this much.
Well, I felt like we're not going out. Those are going out face. When we go to Bismarck, I'll be
Okay.
doing that.
I mean, I don't know what that place is. Like, I don't talk.
Censor
about,
that.
I don't talk. But no, we're gonna keep it there. No, but
Fuck it.
Bismarck probably is like 8 places in America. So
Oh, it's been a long time since I actually had a comfortable, straight drink.
yeah,
I like this one. It's good stuff.
You didn't take it like to the champ, like
But I was saying, like, I can't fuck to sound anymore. Like, no sound whatsoever. So even if like the TV's on and it's like the History Channel, and then like it's like Pawn Stars in the background, and I'm trying to fucking.
I would mute Pawn Stars. Okay.
Sometimes it just happens, and just you're going at it, and all of a sudden, I can only give you $250.
You're like mid stroke, and she times it perfectly. Oh, put in my ass. I can only give you $250 for it.
Oh, you can get more than that. I know. Put it in my ass.
Stupid. You're so crazy. I'm sick of you people in relationships. I'm tired of being a single man.
Stop being a single man.
It's hard.
Get it in.
It's like easier said than done,
I know.
especially here.
Yeah, here's fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But hey, in Bismarck,
Maybe maybe I'm the man.
and then it won't be that we have to go. We have to go, Lambo. It's time. Come on.
Who knows? If I run into them again, it'll be fate.
Yeah. They're like, oh, that's the guy who was gonna fuck me, and then they'll look at me. I'm really sorry.
Why'd you
go.
ruin it? I don't think that's gonna happen again. What's gonna happen is that we're going to just like I'm probably gonna strike out again. I don't think, man. Like, I think life is telling me you need to slow it down. Ironically, it's the time where you guys want me to smack cheeks the most.
What do you mean slow it down?
Like, the place I was before here.
Oh yeah, okay. I get it.
Yeah, that was intense.
I get it. I mean,
I sweat a lot. Like, it was like, so did you? And I was like, I wanted to date somebody out there, but I couldn't. It was just too fun to fuck them.
I always wanted to say, like, before I fucked anyone, I sweat a lot. And then the first thrust, just covered in sweat.
Here's the cool part, though. I had sex with a chick who was, like, healthier than me. Like, she worked out. She went to the gym. She was cut up, man. She was muscular. And I had, like, a little blob. But she was...
the blob.
And she was still letting me smack.
All right.
And she told me, you need to really, like, watch your diet.
Like mid-fuck.
No, afterwards.
She turned around. She like, you got to lower your carb count.
She told me, you really need to watch your health. You're getting older. You know, you're getting a little bit older. You've been drinking a lot. And you're doing all this shit. But I was like, you know, you've only, like, the first night I met you, I fucked you raw.
That's, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, dude. We're getting old.
I know.
And we got to wash it.
Nigga, you was in the Malcolm X photo. That's how old you are. With a tape recorder, just preach, Malcolm. Preach that shit.
Don't shoot. But, you know, I don't know if you are cool with me talking about this, but we're getting old, and we've been hearing about certain people, like, you know, health issues going awry.
I can say it.
Well, I had just learned a couple days ago that one of my friends had a stroke.
Yours did too?
Yeah, and he's part of the music scene.
Holy shit.
And he's in his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And healthy as fuck. Rarely drinks, doesn't smoke, no drugs, eats great.
Yeah.
I mean,
was it genetic though?
I don't know.
If it's genetic, it makes sense.
And now he can't like play guitar the same. Like it kind of fucked him up.
No, trust me. Yeah, like my grandpa was in a wheelchair before he died. Like Percy D. Stewart Sr.
Yeah,
was in I could say it. Fuck it. Percy D. Stewart Sr. was in a fucking wheelchair because he and that won't get censored. That's the cool part. Because he had a stroke.
Okay.
And that was when I was birthed. Around that time, like the only picture I have with him is a picture of him holding me when I was a kid, when he was able to move his legs.
Oh, shit.
My entire life, I only knew my grandpa paralyzed.
That's crazy. But yeah, it scares the shit out of you because, like, you know, he's in his 30s and he was healthy, and I'm in almost my 30s and I'm not healthy.
No, you're not. I don't know. And, like, earlier this week, man, I found out one of my classmates and good friends, he died of a stroke.
Jesus.
In a car.
Yep.
Yeah. He died at the wheel. Dead.
That's
fucking stroke and died and left a daughter and all that kind of shit. And that's crazy, man, because, like, one of those things, man, I can talk about this kind of shit because it goes to show how important it is to maintain. To
be a healthy person.
Not even just be a healthy person, man. It's to not take shit for granted.
That's true. That's very true.
Because me and you, because at the same time, when that happened, I had an argument with you.
Oh, it wasn't really an argument, but...
yeah. It wasn't really an argument, but I won't even say it was a falling out, but it was like this disagreement type deal, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever, he'll get over it because this shit happened.
Right, and I said the same thing to myself, he's fine.
But it's like, I'll see him like Thursday, and we'll laugh and giggle about the shit, and then my mom calls me, and she says, hey, look, this happened, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. Yeah. I'm driving, and then I'm in town anyway, so I'll go see you. So I roll in, I knock the doors, and then you're not there, so...
I was taking a massive shit.
I had a small freak out, so I went to Kmart to buy some shit. Then I went back to your house.
I like how that's like your place of solace. I went to Kmart.
At that day it was. Normally it's home, but I went to Kmart to get necessary shit because I had the money to.
Right.
So I go to Kmart, and then I come back, and we talk, and we laugh, and we fucking do all this other good shit, and I get in the car, and I go to, where did I go? Oh, and got a haircut, and then I went to the grocery store. But I felt good, you know, because I saw you. And I was like, oh, hey, cool. My friend's alive and all this other good stuff.
You know, it puts shit into perspective.
Yeah.
Nothing lasts forever. Yeah, and shit can always change tomorrow.
It slowed shit down dramatically. Like, just when I got to the place where I was feeling kind of complacent about our friendship,
right,
that happened, and I'm like, okay, cool, slow it down.
Right.
So that's why, like, when you come to my house, I'm very...
You're very hospitable.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a good host.
I mean, sit the fuck down. Yeah. I got you. You at my house, you're doing this, you're doing that. Why are you reaching for that? Because I'm used to shit. Sit your ass down. I don't care if you're telling me, sit your ass down.
And that's really awesome of you. And I mean, the thing is, like, the reason why we're not used to it is because, like, it's, I don't know. I was raised to treat your friends like how you want to be treated, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in my house and you want a beer, you know where the fridge is. Go help yourself.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home. You know. But I understand when some people come over here, you want to be the host. You want to make sure that they're comfortable and all that kind of stuff. In that sense,
Yeah.
that's your way of making
That's
people
me.
comfortable.
I mean, because my thing is that if I come at you at this level, that's how I have to have everything from now on.
Right.
Like if we hang out, it has to be at this level.
Right.
Is when I talk to you, it's at this level. If you come to my home and you do stuff at my home, it has to be at this level.
Yep.
No ifs, ands, buts about it.
I get it. And that's how you were raised. That's how you, like, that's...
Not even how I was raised. It was,
Really?
Yeah, not even how I was raised.
Okay.
This is something that I've adapted to myself because I've said this multiple times on my podcast. My friends are closer to me than most of my family members are.
I get it.
You know,
I get it.
My friends are closer to me than that because I'm black, but I feel like the black sheep. So I don't know if I told you this before. I think I told you this though. My mom's
The
middle
deep post show.
My mom's a middle child. My
Right.
dad's a middle child, and then they got together and
Shit.
and made an only child who's the middle child of the grandchildren on the mother's side and the middle child on the father's side.
Holy shit.
So I'm like, I'm birthed fucked up cubed.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so like I ran off and did my own thing, man. I think I'm the only person on my grandchildren, like with the exception of my cousin Sean, who's married now, who has 2 kids. I'm the guy who ran away from home. I literally ran from the South to go other places.
Yeah, you did.
And now I'm here in North Dakota, and then
Then we met.
Hopefully in a couple months I'll be in Colorado.
Or we'll have to come visit you.
Or vice versa. I'll come see you.
Yep. That works.
Yeah. I mean, I'll bring an inflatable mattress. I'll keep the mattress that I bought here for you guys to hold on for me.
I just want an excuse to go to visit you in Colorado.
Oh, it's gonna be rough, dude. You know that, right?
Why?
Because you're gonna see hot chicks and you're gonna be just looking and sweating.
Oh, I'm just going to get some fucking edibles and munch on that.
You're gonna look at Jordan Peele and you'll be like, sweat.
It's just going to be nothing but like a lot of pot.
I know. I mean,
A lot of pot.
It's rough. Like, I honestly feel like that, like, I'm gonna flourish in Colorado.
I think so.
Because, like, you've witnessed how I work in Bismarck.
Yep.
And then in Minneapolis, you saw it too.
Yep. Absolutely.
So,
I mean, I think everything happens for a reason. You were saying, like, in this point of your life, you have to slow down. You know, I think right now it's like this place is your break. It's like a break time. And then once you go to Colorado, it's going to be like, all right, let's get this shit going.
Not even. I feel like this is where I apply myself the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the situation I had in August. I got into some trouble in August.
Oh, yeah.
And what happened was that then it really turned my life around dramatically. Like, I would have never went to Colorado if that shit never happened.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
So, like, Colorado happened and that flipped everything. And at the same time, though, shit started evolving.
Yep.
You know, you guys, as the 2 fat guys started blowing up.
Yep, we have a show now.
You guys have this thing that's going on now. I have 2 shows now.
Yep.
I'm working with my best friend. And I think I wanted to do that for a long time, though. Like, my best friend in the whole world, Jenga, I get to work with him on a regular basis. Like, I call him almost every day. And we talk and we laugh. And he literally looks me in the face, well, on FaceTime. But he'll call me and he goes like, dude, your work habit is tremendous.
That's an awesome thing.
You know, you're producing 3 shows. You know, you're doing your own 2 shows, plus another show in the possible future that's going on 4 shows.
Yep.
Then you're going to get a second job to do other shit. And you're going to do all this with a smile on your face and go, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to put the time into this. He said, that's, you know, I clap for you. You're amazing. This is the kind of person I've always wanted to produce in my entire life. Like, he produces me and I produce you.
Right.
But we and him talk to each other all the time, and that grew into that. And because of the shit that happened in August, the hunger for this grew.
Absolutely.
Even though I started this in March. And it wasn't because I need money or I need this. It's like that feeling to put out content or that feeling to make me feel like I'm doing something.
And the thing is, like, when you do it, it's contagious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your excitement and your ambition into this whole project is contagious. And it makes, man ball and myself really want to deliver a quality shit show of just complete bullshit.
I won't say it's shit, but I'll definitely say, I think we say shit jokingly, though. But
Absolutely.
It's great content. Like, if a man who doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, and the last time he played was 6 Samurais, can look at me in the face and go, "It's good content," and I feel like I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
They're crazy as fuck and they're aggressive as fuck when they say it, but I get what they're saying, and it's good. That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Amazing thing.
That's awesome.
You know, if somebody can tell you that's
that makes
great.
me feel really good.
And then, like, you know, being able to be part of a team where I can put that shit out. Like, I don't talk about openly. I'll say it like, you know, like saying on the side, oh, I do this for you guys.
Right.
And I do this. And I make sure I stay up to this time to do this and do that. And I say it jokingly, but like, that's the kind of shit I do.
I know. We all know. And it's exhausting to hear you talk about it at times. Yeah. Like, it's contagious, but it's exhausting.
Like, yeah. Like, I mean, like, yeah, what happened to your our ratings went up really high? Yeah, I stayed up to like 2 a couple of days ago to make sure that you guys did your thing and I went to sleep.
Shit. All right.
and you guys like, oh. And it's funny because you just go, oh. And I can see on your face, you're like,
that's...
How the fuck do we respond to that?
Yeah, it's, you know, I don't know how to respond to that. That's a lot of...
And I sent the it's really funny because I sent the link to STS Media, which I am a proud co-creator.
Shout out to STS Media.
Which is fun. I love it to death. And I sent it to my mom. My mom was like, oh, okay. And I sent it to my stepdad. My stepdad was like, oh, okay. Wait a minute, that's 601 number. I thought it was your mom. This is my son, you know, because my stepdad calls me his son too.
Right.
So technically, if you count me, he had 3 sons and a daughter.
Okay.
And I'm the second and the fourth because his second oldest and his fourth oldest, which is me, I'm the youngest of the group, is the one that are doing the best. So.
I see.
And it was really funny because, like, well, I won't say the best because his first, you know, DeMar's awesome as shit. Though. Shout out to DeMar. They're called Swole Nerds. He's a bodybuilder, but he loves comics and shit like that too.
That's awesome. Swole Nerds. Yeah,
Swole Nerds. Shout out to those guys. Those guys are pretty sick. I need to get with him and talk to him a little more. But like we're all doing stuff with our lives then. So
that's good.
I'm the one of the 3 of the 4. Only one of us has had a grandkid for him, which is his daughter. So
you're coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm making it. I'm waiting to do it. I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait for a wife. I can't wait for a kid. I can't wait for the house, dude. I'm ready for it. Like,
it's fun.
It looks like a lot of hard work.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but I'm ready for it though. It looks like it's gonna be a ball because, my best friends are married to each other. Yep. I got best friends who are married to each other. Like, I'm surrounding myself around couples. Like, even when I got here in this place, the people I hung around with were people who were married and had a kid already.
Right.
And I was like, sweet.
And then you met my wife and I.
And that you guys were part of that. Like, you were the away part, though.
Right.
You guys were, like, when I was doing stuff at my job, you know, I hung out with those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And it was this. And then on some weekends, I would go hang out with them. And then the days I would come to your house late that Saturday would be I would hung out with them. And then I came over here to hang out with you.
Right. Okay. That's when we were at the old apartment.
Yeah. And it was like, dude, I'm here. And I was gone all Saturday because I was in Bismarck doing crazy shit. But that happened. And it was awesome because in my heart, I think I naturally attract myself around people who are married. So my mentality is...
I think you attract yourself to stability.
Yeah. I think that in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to just smack cheeks.
No, you want stability.
I want to smack your cheeks constantly and then I can buy you a ring afterwards. That's what I want, I think.
I get you.
In my head, I think that's what I want. So
right. Yeah, I never knew I wanted any of that until I met Paula. And even then, it was like...
Shout out to the motherfucker.
And it was just like...
The realest nigga on the planet.
Yeah, I wanna fuck you for the rest of my life. I want to hang out with you for the rest of my life. You're a cool person. You make me smile.
You got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me.
Stop it. It's weird, though, because there's a guy I know from Okinawa who looks a lot like Filthy Frank.
Shout out to Filthy Frank.
Because he's half.
Oh, okay.
I think his name's like, I'm not going to say it, but definitely, though, it's like, holy fucking shit. We're at the 40 mark.
We're at the 40 mark?
Well, close to the 40 mark, so.
Okay. Well, we can wrap it up here soon.
He looks really fucking like Filthy Frank, and because Filthy's a half.
What is he, Australian and Japanese?
But not this guy. No, he's American and half.
Okay.
But white people and Japanese people. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's actually a half guy in the Kamen Rider series.
Oh shit.
In Kamen Rider Forze, the lead, one of the not really the lead guy who transforms into the writer, but one of the guys in the group. His name is Daimonji.
Okay.
He's half Australian, half Japanese.
Holy shit.
Him and his brother, but he looks enough. If that makes sense, he looks enough Japanese to fit the part.
Right. Okay. God.
It's really good. Forze was a show about friendship.
What's this one called? The new one called?
Xade.
Xade. Oh man.
So it sounds like a video game / it's about video game and doctor. I'll do a blog about it pretty
It's
soon.
a pretty cool show.
Yeah, like since the 5th episode came out, I'm definitely gonna do a blog about it. So
I'm gonna have to actually watch the episodes.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get my laptop, man. Tell you what.
Yeah, I mean, we get you can always come to my house and watch them. We watched Conan the Barbarian like fucking an hour ago.
My wife's first time.
2.5 hours ago, we watched Conan the Barbarian. So fucking
Lambo popped my wife's Conan cherry.
Yeah. No, we did it together.
We did it together. Yeah, there you go.
I held her and you just thrusted it.
All right. Well, I suppose we'll wrap this up.
Do some plugs.
We are on YouTube, 2 Fat Guys, 2FG Podcast. We are on iTunes, 2FG Podcast. We are on SoundCloud, 2FG Podcast. And it's all thanks to STS Media. Go check them out. If you want to make internet content and you want your content to be known, go through them. They'll help you out. They're a great company for giving you the tools on how to get started on doing internet bullshit. So check them out. I'm Jade fucking Nelson.
I am Lambo Calrissian. Check me out on the Intelligent BS podcast on SoundCloud.
Subscribe.
We have 2 shows on there, both the Intelligent BS podcast and the QMBS podcast. Both are pretty good, but they're completely different. If you want to hear niggas talk about life and society and culture, that's the Intelligent BS. If you want to hear me have a one-on-one with a person or persons, it's QNBS.
Go listen to both.
I have a WordPress blog series where I pretty much just talk about everything that's not about society and culture, but I can do it too. I talk about everything. I talk about fucking Tokatsu series, which is like fucking Power Rangers and stuff like that. I talk about anime. I talk about all other shit. Whatever
Fucking
I feel
weeb.
like it. Whatever the fuck I feel like, I'll put it on there. It's LamboCalrissian.wordpress.com.
So go check all that shit out. I just told you to. We'll see you next time, assholes.
Damn, why are you so aggressive?
I need a fucking cigarette.
Jesus Christ.